I did cross-country races when I was also in primary school, but I sort of realised I didn't like them too much, and I actually preferred race walking. I think it was because maybe, I don't know, that when I started off I wasn't really good at race walking. It wasn't until I got to maybe like year 6, so when I was probably like 11, I was like, oh, actually if I really put my mind to it I could actually be all right at this. But cross-country races I was a bit like, oh no, the cold wasn't for me. The cold and the mud, I was like, oh no thank you. Like I think I actually stopped in year 5 after that. I was like, no, walking around a park or around an athletics track is definitely more my sort of thing. In year 6, when I left primary school, I joined Leicester Walking Club, and that was my main first debut as for a club, and I've stayed with them ever since. And I then got selected to race and represent the National sort of Race Walking Association. So I represented England in a few times over in Ireland. So that's probably when I was like 13, 14. And since then I've gone on to represent Great Britain, which I did first in 2014 as a junior athlete, and I did that in China at the World Cup. And then I've also represented England athletics a few times in places like Switzerland, Slovakia as well, which has been such a good experience. And yeah, I've been able to, I think, get 3 or 4 Great Britain vests now, so that's like a huge honour. I sometimes do have to think, I'm like, if I didn't have my teacher George Smolensky getting me into it, I was like, I wonder if I'd actually ever hear of race walking or have heard of it now. I'm a bit because some people genuinely don't, which I think is so fine because it doesn't get loads and loads of publicity. But I definitely say that quite a lot of one of the ways that quite a lot of people get into it is through their athletics club. Quite a lot of people turn to race walking either because they have quite a lot of knee injuries, and race walking is a lot lesser impact on the knees, so it's a really good sport to get into if you just want to, it's a bit comparative maybe to swimming and cycling in that it's not so harsh on your joints, so it's a really good thing to do a bit later in life as well. So I definitely say to just check out either your local athletics club, or there's a race walking page, a group on Facebook, and quite a lot of people post on there oh, I'm based in Coventry, is there a race walking club near me? And so many people will be really willing to help. I think just what really helps me, especially during my times I'm studying, because I don't always like sitting down for 9 hours a day or whatever. I really just like to break up my day and just go out for a nice little walk in the middle of the day, and I find that really helps me just psychologically get into my headspace and just really take time to reflect on your day. So it even doesn't have to be real big physical exertion. It can literally just be a walk around the block, a walk around the park, and just getting up and doing a little bit of stretching, a little bit of yoga, just really finding a form of physical exercise which you can fit into your day but it not seem a really daunting thing to have to slot in. I've had quite a lot of involvement with LRS sport though, all the way from when I was first starting really, when I was in year 6 or when I was 11, all the way through, and they've been amazing to me. I'm at university now, but they're still continuing to support me and provide me leisure centre access for when I'm back at home, financially getting to races, being able to train, equipment to train, honestly physio for when I'm injured. It's honestly been so invaluable to have that there as part of in my pot, so I know that if I do get injured or I need physiotherapy, I need to go and travel to a different end of the country to receive treatment, I can do, and that wouldn't be possible without the help of LRS and Go Gold, so I'm so fortunate for them.